Hello everyone. I welcome you for the lecture series videos of closed mechatronics and automation. In the previous video, we have discussed about the open loop control system. Then the function of open loop control system. As a continuation of that, in this video we have a closed loop control system. So let us discuss how the closed loop system is functioning and how it is differentiated from the open loop system. So here I have depicted the importance elements of closed loop system. So here few elements are same as that of open loop system, such as control element. Control element used to control the parameters or any variables that is going to be measured. Then the correction element which will make correction for the variable. Say for example heater, it is used to heat a particular element, that is called a correction element. The combination of control element and correction element is called a controller. Then the process, that is the process to be controlled, for example flow rate, temperature, or pressure, etc. And finally output, it is the controlled variable. So these things are very common as that of the open loop system. Here we are adding an additional element that is called a measurement element. So let us take an example, heating system. So the process is to heat the enclosed space. Then the controlled variable is the temperature. So the control element, we have an input. So that is the input signal that is based on the temperature being controlled. The correction element, according to the input, it will adjust the heat so that the temperature can be varied. Here, what the system is doing is, after the process is corrected, we have a feedback signal that is sent to the comparison element. So here, one more additional element added in this module, that is called a comparison element. So it receives the feedback signal from the measurement element. Measurement element is nothing but it is the sensor or that any transducer which measures the output variable. For example, to measure the temperature, we have a thermocouple or a thermistor which is used to measure the temperature, and the measured temperature in terms of signal it is sent it to the comparison element. Comparison element, it just compares the input signal to the output signal. So output signal we are measuring in terms of temperature, and it is compared with the input temperature. If there is any deviation, means it gives control signal to the controller. So then the controller will function, and accordingly the temperature will be adjusted. So this is the difference between open loop and closed loop control system. Here we have precise measurement about the system as compared to the previous element. Here I have just compared the open loop and closed loop control system. In the open loop control system, the desired input can be given into the controller, and finally we have the process being controlled, and in between some disturbances are there. Of course, we have discussed with the example that is bread toaster. The timer level, we are giving the input, and output is the bread color. According to the bread color, we are adjusting the time. But in the case of closed loop control system, we have a sensor to measure the dryness of the any variable. Then it gives feedback signal to the controller or the comparison element. It just compares and adjusts the input signal according to the feedback signal. By this way, the variable can be corrected automatically in the closed loop control system, and we can have an accurate control about any variable in the closed loop control system. And these are all the references for my presentation, Mechatronics by W. Bolton, published by Pearson Education in the year of 1999. And second reference is Mechatronics by Bradley, published by Chapman and Hell in the year of 1999. So I hope this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.